Y'all, M's mom just did what Yandy should have done years ago. She aired him out, and let me tell you, she held nothing back. While the internet was still raising eyebrows over his messy, sneaky behavior, his own mother stepped in to reveal the real truth. This isn't just drama, it's a full-blown, no-holds-barred expose. According to these new receipts, M wasn't just playing games with Yandy, he was playing everyone. And now, Yandy's finally had enough. The divorce rumors are looking pretty confirmed, and if what's being said is true, she's about to snatch everything on her way out. So what exactly did M's own mother expose? What receipts did she bring to the table? Most importantly, why is Yandy officially done for good? This tea is hotter than ever, so let's dive into it. The drama keeps getting messier by the second. M's mom went off on him, and trust me, it was not pretty. We're talking full-blown dragging, gloves off. As if that wasn't enough, rumors are swirling that his picture-perfect marriage with Yandy is hanging by a thread. Buckle up because we're about to break it all down. For years, M and Yandy have been flexing that power couple image, acting like they are the blueprint for ride-or-die relationships. But behind closed doors, things look real different. And guess who just exposed it all? His own mother. Mama Judy has never been one to hold her tongue. But this time she aired her son out so badly that even the internet had to pause and say, "Wait, what?" Sources say Mama Judy has been feeling some type of way about how M has been treating her. Allegedly, she's been struggling while he's been out taking luxury trips with Yandy, playing family goals. Apparently, she finally had enough and let it be known that she felt disrespected, unappreciated, and basically thrown aside like an old storyline on Love and Hip Hop. But hold up, it gets worse. Word on the street is that this whole situation blew up after M supposedly refused to help his mom financially. Yes, you heard that right. M, the same man posting about his designer outfits and lavish vacations, allegedly told his own mother she had to figure it out on her own. And when I say the internet went off, I mean the comment section turned into a battleground. Some people argued he's a grown man who doesn't owe her anything, while others straight up asked how he could treat Yandy like a queen, but have his mom struggling. Let's rewind for a moment because this isn't the first time M and his mom have been at odds. Remember back when he first got out of prison and they had that tense conversation on Love and Hip Hop? Mama Judy has been vocal about how she felt Yandy was always trying to push her out of M's life. And now she's saying she's completely done with both of them. Just when you think it couldn't get any worse, Yandy had to jump into the mix. She wasn't about to sit back and let the internet drag her man without putting in her 2 cents. So, she hopped on Instagram and posted one of those cryptic messages about loyalty and how some people will try to tear a family apart out of bitterness. She didn't name names, but let's be real. Everyone knew who she was talking about, and this is where things take a turn. Instead of just letting it blow over, Mama Judy clapped back hard. She claimed Yandy was controlling, manipulative, and had M wrapped around her little finger. She hinted that there's trouble in paradise between M and Yandy, suggesting that if people really knew what was going on behind closed doors, they would see everything is not as perfect as it seems. Y'all keeping up? Because this is a lot. But oh, it gets worse. Now M's baby mama just stepped into the chat, and she came with receipts, adding a whole new layer of mess to this already chaotic situation. Let's talk about Samantha, M's other baby mama. You know she wasn't about to let this moment pass without making her voice heard. If you remember, Samantha and Yandy have had beef for years, going back and forth about co-parenting and M not being there for his other kids. Now she's stepping in to remind folks that she's been saying M wasn't all that. She took to social media and dropped a few subtle jabs, the kind where they act like they're just talking in general, but are really coming for someone specific. One of her posts was about how some women think they've won because they got the ring but don't realize they signed up for a lifetime of lies. That was straight for Yandy and everybody knew it. You know, the blogs went crazy, the comment section was out of control. Some people said Samantha was just bitter, while others claimed she was spilling facts. And you know what? Maybe she is. Looking at the timeline of events, things aren't adding up. Yandy and M have been out here acting all happy, but now suddenly Mama Judy and the baby mama are both speaking out? Something isn't right behind the scenes. Let's not forget that interview M did not too long ago, where he straight up admitted that if the rules were reversed, He wasn't sure if he would have held Yandy down the way she held him down while he was in prison. When that clip resurfaced, the internet dragged him, calling him ungrateful and saying he never really loved Yandy like that. Now, with Mama Judy putting him on blast, his loyalty is in question once again. Yandy girl, is this really your king? Because from where we're sitting, the foundation is looking real shaky. And whenever drama like this comes out, there's always more lurking beneath the surface. The way Mama Judy spoke, it sounded like she's been holding this in for a minute. If she's finally letting it all out now, things must be bad behind the scenes. So what's next? Is M going to clap back at his mom? Is Yandy going to keep pretending everything is fine? Most importantly, are we about to see another Love and Hip Hop reunion fight over all this mess? Because this situation is giving straight-up reality TV gold. Trust me when I say this is just the beginning of the drama. The way things are unfolding, we are bound to see some even bigger tea spill real soon. And just when you thought things couldn't get any messier, boom! Here comes Judy, ready to shake the entire foundation of M and Yandy's so-called happy marriage. Because let's be real, whenever there's drama, you can count on a reality TV mama to turn up the heat, and Judy is not playing. So picture this. Judy hops on live, and instead of keeping it cute as a supportive mother, she goes off. She spills tea like her life depends on it, dropping hints about how M isn't as loyal as he claims and how Yandy is just playing house for the cameras. You know how fans are. They're eating this up like it's their last meal. OMG, Judy really said that? I knew Yandy and M were fake. Judy needs her own reality show, and honestly, I wouldn't be mad at it. The woman knows how to command an audience. But wait, it gets worse. You know how M was out here acting like he'd die for Yandy, saying he was a changed man? Well, according to Judy, that man is still the same M from the streets, just with a better wardrobe and some social media training. Judy hints that M might have been stepping out on Yandy, and when I tell you the internet exploded, it went from bad to catastrophic. Instead of shutting this mess down and standing by his wife, M goes silent. Yep, the man who had so much to say about loyalty, and who stood on that reality TV stage vowing to protect his marriage, suddenly has no words. Yandy, on the other hand, is doing what she does best, trying to spin the narrative. She posts cryptic captions about growth and protecting your peace, but sis, the people want answers, not Instagram poetry. Just when we thought we'd get a sweet little PR cleanup, Judy decides she has more to say in her next live. Judy doesn't just double down. She triples down. She straight up says M has been sneaking around and that Yandy knew, but kept it hush-hush to maintain their brand. The way my jaw hit the floor. Let's be honest, Judy may be messy, but she's not dumb. She's known M her whole life. If anyone knows his real ways, it's her. The internet is on fire and blogs are running headlines like M caught cheating and Judy spills the tea. Even the gossip sites that usually give Yandy a pass are saying, yeah girl, this ain't looking good. Let's talk about that brand for a second. Yandy and M have made a killing off their picture-perfect love story. If the world finds out it's all smoke and mirrors, baby, the empire crumbles. But just when you think we've hit the peak of madness, here comes the real bombshell. It's not just about cheating anymore. Judy hints at something worse. She starts alluding to the fact that M might have been messing with someone a little too close to home. The timeline goes insane. The streets were already hot, but after that, it's a straight-up wildfire. Everyone is scrambling to figure out who this mystery woman is. You know how the internet works. Once they get a hint, they go digging for all the dirt. Before you know it, everyone is piecing together screenshots, old receipts, and rumors. I'm talking hashtags, TikTok breakdowns, and YouTube videos dissecting every little detail. In the chaos, M finally steps back into the limelight. He posts a vague apology, but nobody's buying it. People are calling for him to answer Judy. And honestly, the fans are done with his PR games. The real ones see right through the fake smiles and the cutesy couple poses. So, what now? Yandy is faced with a choice. Stay in a relationship built on a crumbling foundation or take her power back. If she decides to walk, that could be the best thing she ever does for herself. But if she stays and tries to hold it together, what kind of life will that be? At this point, it feels like Yandy is on the edge of making a decision that could change everything. And you know how reality TV works. There's always that dramatic last-minute twist. With the way Judy is moving, this whole saga is bound to get even crazier. Grab your popcorn because the next chapter of this drama is about to unfold, and you won't want to miss a second of it. With M's mom spilling all the tea and Yandy caught in the crossfire, you know it's going to be explosive. Stay tuned, because this reality show isn't going anywhere, and we'll be right here to unpack all the craziness together. If you thought Judy was the only one revealing secrets, oh baby, you are not ready for what's coming next. Just when you thought things couldn't get any messier, boom, here comes Judy, ready to shake the entire foundation of Mendeecees and Yandy's so-called happy marriage. Because let's be real, whenever there's drama, you can count on a reality TV mom to turn up the heat. And Judy? Oh, she's not playing. Picture this. Judy hops on live, and instead of keeping it cute like a supportive, loving mother, she goes off. And when I say off, I mean this woman is spilling tea like her life depends on it. She's dropping hints about how Mendeecees isn't as loyal as he claims to be, and how Yandy is out here playing house for the cameras. Let's not forget the classic, I tried to warn y'all. Oh, we love a mother who suddenly remembers all the red flags after things hit the fan. At this point, the comments are going wild. Fans are eating this up like it's their last meal. OMG, Judy really said that. I knew Yandy and Mendeecees were fake. Some are even saying Judy needs her own reality show. And honestly, I wouldn't be mad at it. The woman knows how to command an audience. But wait, it gets even worse. You know how Mendeecees has been out here acting like he'd die for Yandy, claiming he's a changed man? Well, according to Judy, that man is still the same Mendeecees from the streets, just with a better wardrobe and a little social media training. Judy starts hinting that maybe, just maybe, he's been stepping out on Yandy. And baby, when I tell you the internet exploded, I mean it. Here's where things go from bad to catastrophic. Instead of shutting this mess down and standing by his wife, Mendeecees goes silent. Yep, the man who had so much to say about loyalty and who stood on that reality TV stage vowing to protect his marriage suddenly has no words. And let me tell you something, when a man goes silent in the middle of allegations, it's never a good sign. Yandy, on the other hand, is out here doing what she does best, trying to spin the narrative. She goes on Instagram, posting cryptic captions about growth and protecting your peace. But sis, the people want answers, not Instagram poetry. Just, when we thought we were going to get a sweet little PR cleanup, Judy decides she's got more to say in her next live. Judy doesn't just double down, she triples down. She straight up claims that Mendeecees has been sneaking around and that Yandy knew but kept it hush-hush to maintain their brand. When I tell you my jaw hit the floor, I mean it. Because let's be honest, Judy may be messy, but she ain't dumb. She's been around this man her whole life. If anybody knows his real ways, it's her. At this point, the internet is on fire. Blogs are running with headlines like Mendeecees caught cheating, Judy spills the tea, and is Yandy covering up another scandal? Even the shade room and gossip sites that usually give Yandy a pass are like, yeah girl, this ain't looking good. Let's talk about that brand for a second. Yandy and Mendeecees have made a killing off this picture-perfect love story. The power couple, the ride-or-die wife, the reformed street dude turned family man. It's their whole identity. So if the world finds out that it's all smoke and mirrors, oh baby, the empire crumbles. And you know how quickly the industry turns on people when the illusion fades. Just when you think we've hit the peak of the madness, here comes the real bombshell. Because it's not just about cheating anymore. Nah, Judy is hinting at something even worse. She starts alluding to the fact that Mendeecees might have been messing with someone a little too close to home. And when I tell you the timeline went insane, I mean it. The streets were already hot, but after that, straight up wildfires. Now everyone is scrambling to figure out who this mystery woman is. You know how the internet works. Once they get a little hint, they turn into full-blown detectives. The theories are flying left and right. Some say it's an ex, some say it's a close family friend, and then there are those convinced it's someone from the love and hip-hop universe. If that's true, you already know this is about to go from bad to a full-on career-ending disaster. And speaking of careers, let's talk about the money. Because listen, Yandy and Mendeecees ain't just reality TV stars. They're a brand. They've got businesses, sponsorships, and speaking engagements. And let's be real. No company wants to be associated with a messy scandal like this. If these allegations stick, That's endorsement deals gone, business opportunities dead, and the perfect couple image shattered. But wait, right when you think things can't possibly get any more out of control, Judy drops one final game-changing revelation. She claims she's got proof. Now, whether she actually does or not, who knows? But baby, the fact that she's even saying that is enough to send the internet into a full-on meltdown. And guess who's still quiet through all of this? Yep, Mendeecees. Not a single post, not a single response, not even a weak, half-hearted denial. Nothing. If we've learned anything about public scandals, it's that silence speaks louder than words. But before we get into what happens next, and trust me, it gets even crazier, let's take a second to process everything so far. We started with a little mother-in-law shade, and now we're knee-deep in potential cheating, a collapsing empire, and a scandal that could ruin multiple careers. The internet is not letting this go. Hold up, because things are about to take a turn no one saw coming. If you thought Judy was the only one exposing secrets, oh baby, you are not ready for what's coming next. Just when you thought this couldn't possibly get any more chaotic, hold on to your seats because the plot is about to thicken. Judy might have been the first to blow the whistle, but baby, she ain't the only one with tea. Out of nowhere, a mystery woman comes forward. Yep, you heard that right. Now, we don't know who she is yet, at least not officially, but the internet is working overtime to figure it out. And from what we're seeing, this ain't some random clout-chasing side chick looking for 5 minutes of fame. Oh no, no, no. This woman allegedly has receipts, texts, screenshots, voicemails, and if what she's saying is true, oh, it's game over for Mendeecees. According to this mystery woman, her relationship with Mendeecees didn't just happen recently. Oh no, sis is saying this has been going on for years. Years. As in before and after he got out of prison, as in while he was out here parading around with Yandy, talking about loyalty and commitment. Somebody pass Yandy a stress ball, because baby, this ain't looking good for her at all. I know what some people are thinking. She could be lying. Anybody can fake some texts. Sure, that's possible. But here's the thing. If it were fake, why hasn't Mendeecees shut it down? Why hasn't he hopped on IG Live, denied everything, and told the world this woman is crazy? Exactly. But hold on, because we're not done. This woman claims she wasn't just some fling. She's saying she was under the impression that Mendeecees was planning to leave Yandy for her. Oh, this man is bold, real bold. If you're out here selling dreams to someone on the side while being a whole husband in the public eye, that's a level of delusion that deserves an award. Now let's talk about Yandy for a second. Up until this point, she's been keeping it cute, posting her little motivational captions, acting like this isn't happening. But now the pressure is on. And finally, she decides to respond. So what does she do? She posts a cryptic video, because of course she does. In this video, she's sitting in a car, looking out the window, all deep in thought while some sad, dramatic music plays in the background. Sis, what is this? A movie trailer? We need words, not vibes. And when she finally does speak, she says something like, "Not everything you hear is true, and not everything you see is real. Just know that I stand on love and truth." Girl, what does that even mean? Are you confirming it? Denying it? Giving us a riddle to solve? We need answers. But see, at this point, it might already be too late because the damage is done. The blogs have already run with the story, the fans are already clowning, and the sponsors. Oh, best believe they're watching. If there's one thing corporations hate, it's a scandal that makes them look messy by association. And you know who else is watching? The love and hip-hop producers. Let's be real. If they weren't already plotting a special sit-down episode, they definitely are now. Oh, you know Mona Scott Young is somewhere rubbing her hands together, thinking, oh yeah, we're gonna make some money off this. So what's next for Yandy and Mendeecees? The audience is demanding to know, can Yandy salvage her image? Can Mendeecees come back from this? Or are we watching the slow-motion collapse of a reality TV power couple? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure. This is far from over. Stay tuned, because if there's one thing we know about reality TV, it's that the drama never truly dies. And in the meantime, grab your popcorn because you're going to want to be front row center for this circus.